We're in Mississippi at this Holiday Inn. You notice this wasn't the hotel I made the video about last night because we went to 2 or 3 hotels last night. Come on. It's cold out now, it's like 28. More pumps. Keep going. See? Almost. There we go. Anyway, we went to like, I think 3 hotels last night that said they had rooms when we called them. And then we got there, yeah, no rooms. So I stopped making videos at that point because we were pretty irate. Especially after missing out on our waffle challenge. They're buying all those waffles. So, now we're going to Mega AutoZone. There's Corey. Because all of our cars are completely screwed. Listen to that. Yeah, all of our cars are completely screwed after the friggin' tail of the dragon. We need shocks and other things. Ugh. Casey has a blown out wheel bearing in the Volare. We just need an innumerable amount of things. And I think Corey just wants to check his differential fluid. So off we go on day 4, I think it is. The final destination today is the racetrack for the launch of the 24-hour Lemons. Was it Barber?
Barber
in Alabama?
Yeah.
In Alabama, that's where we're heading today. We're probably not going to do any other checkpoints because we're kind of over it. But we'll see what the day brings. Went to Casey's hotel because we got separated last night out of frustration and anger. We just picked the first hotel we found. He just repacked his wheel bearing. Turbo diesel Mercedes is here.
It'll start like knocking real bad, and then just start sucking oil through the rings. We like completely clouded off the interstate last night where we couldn't even see headlights behind us.
It was bad. Corey's going through about 3 gallons of oil already.
We've gone through.
Well, but we're probably 4 now.
You guys are
He's probably up to 4 by now.
It just leaks.
if you want to tap us all the way down there, it's fine. It's really bad.
You were ahead of us 2 miles before we got here.
It was funny. Like my charging station.
Here, we were told that we had to video how this thing started.
I watch it for hours sometimes on YouTube. Like once a year, I see one and I think. The Russian ones are crazy, like -35. Can be
Oh man, it was getting close.
It was close.
TDI and his Mark.
I didn't know you could go. That's cool though.
Here we go.
Yeah,
more juice.
Matt, give us around. You can
Mountain
get
Hill.
like, you can fly down.
Hang on.
Wait.
It's weird it has a throttle too.
Probably for shutting it off.
Who's doing it?
wrong with things. It'll eventually run on its own.
Yeah, it'll eventually roll out. Yeah.
Don't stall. We just rolled into the AutoZone in Memphis. There's the huge AutoZone. It's a huge pawn shop over there. And there's shell casings on the ground. Oh look, and that's where like a friggin' like crack pipe was. Oh, it's amazing. Got blunts. Yeah, there's shells and blunt wrappers right on the ground.
And a Colt
5.
Somebody was out here partying. They're changing their dip oil, putting oil in their car, drinking, shooting guns, and smoking blunts.
Watch out.
We're in the AutoZone here, and Corey's about to change his diff fluid at the parking lot. Why you put on a tarp? To match the rest.
That's so you can lay on it. He doesn't want to lay on the ground.
If you feel anything in your back, it's those shell casings poking through.
Or a syringe.
Yep. There's no grease fittings in the ball joints and they're making a racket, so I'm going to try and put this freaking needle fitting in them here. I almost just punctured the tire. Here we go.
Good. A lot of people don't really watch this because everybody's working right now. I didn't realize that. Yeah, whatever. Got it. This is some nasty shit coming out of here, man. It's like fucking. Look at it. It's like leaves and stuff in there. I don't even know what else is in there. That's all coming out, dude.
Fitting right there. Much There's actually a grease fitting on the tie rod. Guess I'll hit that up too. Okay, so after our hilarious dieseling situation, the issue is a combination of things. One, choke wire wasn't hooked up, the electric choke. This heats up the heat coil in here, it opens up the choke. So we probably were driving with the choke on for this entire trip so far. Fixing that last night, waiting in the one hotel parking lot, made the motor amazing. It has power now and everything. Plus, this is an electric idle solenoid. This little plunger comes out and hits the throttle right here and idles it up. This was sticking. You can push it in, but after a few seconds, it makes its way back out again. So I just zip tied the plunger in, and I just set the idle. There's an idle screw down here to override it, basically, or set your base idle. The way this thing works is this should actually, when this thing retracts according to when you turn the key off, it's to keep the motor from dieseling, which, obviously it's working real good. But it backs the throttle off and closes the throttle so your car doesn't diesel. So that's not working, so it's gonna go the old-fashioned way. But it seems they're running a little better now. Yeah, it seems nice now. See if that runs any better on the rest of the trip. Oh, and thanks to the constant belittling by Corey, I took the air cleaner off permanently. I'm just putting this lid on here. First of all, because it looks fancy. Second of all, it keeps this shit from flying into the carburetor, which probably isn't that good.
That stuff smells like kerosene. It doesn't even smell like freaking.
That's what it is.
Dude, smell that. It really smells like kerosene.
Well, there's petroleum distillates in it.
That's all it is, yeah. There you go. There's an answer for you.
Royal purple.
There's more than that, just kerosene. Yeah,
Treatment.
since Corey was changing his diff fluids, he thought it was a little sketchy. He thought he would check Casey's, and there's no oil in his goddamn differential at all. He already put one whole quart in it. You can't even pick it up on like a screwdriver down the hole.
I put like 1.5 quarts in there.
Yeah, it's not a big rear, you said. It probably only holds like 2 quarts.
Was that empty?
Yeah, he has 1.5 quarts in it. He didn't pick it up yet.
That shit would have definitely blew then if we would have driven.
Yeah.
Good thing we checked it, huh?
Yeah.
And you think that now because 2 of the cars are having diff fluid in it, that we would check ours? No. Nope. Just finishing up checking everything up, everything else out here. It used another half a reservoir of coolant, and now it started using oil. So far we've gone about 4 days without using a drop, and now it was down about half a quart, and it's looking wetter around the head gasket area. But no oil in the antifreeze, no antifreeze in the oil, so we'll just keep on rolling with that. There we go.
Some guy messaged me.
There you go.
Okay, we got our cars all fixed. Now we're about to go in the Big Daddy's pond. Look at the size of this fucking place. So we're pulled over here because one of Casey's wheel bearings blew up. He's going to try and repack that and fix it. So we checked Corey's car because he's been paranoid about wheel bearings, and yeah, there's like an 1/8 inch of play in each front wheel.
Yeah, feel it. What do you think? You're all right.
It's fine.
You're driving. I'm in.
You're fine, man.
I think we're gonna lose a tire. It's going great. We're almost to the last stop and the cars are just completely failing now. We detoured into this little town to go to a Napa to get Casey a wheel bearing because it turns out the ones he bought earlier are not in the box. It's a neat little old town.
Continue on US 43 south for 7 miles.
Yeah, he's driving on the bad wheel bearings. Thought it was a good idea. We'll see how this pans out. It's a bold move.
And he's moving pretty good.
Oh yeah, he's outrunning us too. That thing's metal on metal. We're about to do dueling wheel bearings. Corey's wheel moved around like crazy. That was the ball joint. It wasn't the passenger side, but wheel bearings on the driver's side. Casey's wheel bearing's fucked.
Yeah.
Random Chevelle here.
They weren't done. Oh shit! Because this car just got inspected down in Philly.
I'm gonna put some grease in here now.
Yes, wipes him on the spindle. I sent a picture of Lemons. They both the cars broke the same part at the exact same moment.
What do you think?
Slide it up on it here, bump. Okay, we'll be alright.
You're supposed to squeeze it in there.
It works better when you don't wear gloves for this.
So you got a can of cleaner. And the top.
You won the race.
What?
You won the race.
What, the bearing race?
The wheel bearing race.
Turn it down a little more. Get it, the bearing race, huh?
Yep. Waka waka.
You get a teddy bear as a prize?
Teddy Berry. Teddy Bearing. It's almost like I've done this once today already.
Yeah, look.
Hear that?
If there was a jack right there, he could have.
Where are they from? Oh, they're from Pennsylvania. They're from New York.
I understand how that Renault is in that good a shape.
Yeah, it's beautiful. This is the most oil I use on a drive so far. It's a 4-quart bottle right here, so I'm gonna put 2.5 in. Yeah, this is this is the lowest it's been. I'm gonna need probably another 2 gallons to get home. It'll probably be almost 7 gallons of oil on this whole trip.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm really excited. I talked to.
I'm just overfilling it.
Well, it's after dark, so I don't know what anyone can see, but this is the end of the rally. They just handed out the awards. Roadkill auctioned off their Lincoln. We got kind of panicky on the way here because the LTD started violently misfiring under acceleration or just cruising on the highway. It's like lean popping. It's not if the fuel pump can't keep up or if the fuel was boiling, what happened? Some light over here. But I think we're gonna hang out here for a few minutes and go to the hotel.
Above and beyond.
This is the official end of the rally. Tomorrow is the launch of the first Lemons race. So I'm gonna film that too. But I think this is all for tonight.
Are you shitting me?
Sort of that thing where you put the head on the thing?